Lowest price in America. You know what? Dad does not want the tie. She does not want the gift card. She does not, they don't want that video game that they're going to get sick and tired of playing within the first hour of use. They want Amazon. They want the Fire. It is America's sweetheart tablet. And do you know, even if you went to Amazon, neener, you wouldn't get what you're getting here. So buy one, gift one, buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one, but buy and call and get one, because this is it, final quantities and your last show on our finest value of the day. Okay, well, I'm just grateful that we have this for this show, because we actually pre-sold so many of these. I was nervous that it would be here at all for me and for you. And with almost 70,000, 67,000 of these spoken for. Do you know, not only lowest price in America, this is like Julia Roberts, it's America's sweetheart. Everybody loves their Fires. But we made history. This was our largest Today's Special for electronics last year, and we thought we were gonna one-up ourselves. So we did. Not only, if you went to Amazon right now, any other retailer, any other website, I don't care where you're watching or shopping or comparison shopping, we have sold over 335,000 of them. Actually, over 400,000 if you count today, as we do. But if you went anywhere else, usually people are buying these for 70 bucks a pop. And not getting this beautiful custom designed tablet or Fire case free with your purchase. So remember, you buy one, gift one, buy one, wrap one, buy one, keep one. So here it is in black and white. Conservatively, we say a $352 value. The bottom line is, though, I don't care who you're watching for or shopping for or whoever is on your Christmas list, start crossing off those names, because basically it's almost like getting one for free. Everybody gets a black, and then you pick your color of choice. And Steve, if you could take me on a tour of which color will be the next one to go, because at this point, it is every man and woman for themselves. The black combo and the black tangerine combo are the most popular. Blue is actually the most popular today. And then I think we're calling this magenta in the system. Yes. That beautiful kind of orchid purple. And wow, are we busy. If you are a huge fan like I am, please call us. That testimonial talk line is open. We want to say hi to you. And remember, we're keeping a close eye on quantities. First of all, we know this is your last show, but actually our sales manager, our planning team, and my producer, Steve, they're actually monitoring the quantities versus how many we have left versus how many people are calling. So for sure, we know this is the last show. We are trying to do 2 airings. We're not sure that we will get there or not. In all likelihood, this will be your final hour and your last chance, not only for the year, but this is even better than what we have done on those 335,000 being sold. Because Aaron Berger, you know, I missed you. I was Supergirl last night at a party. I felt like I was missing my better half. Because, you know, when it comes to superhero powers, you know, we are there.
That's us.
Wonder Twins. But you have been doing an amazing job with this. And
Thanks.
I thought when we did the Fires originally, I thought they were a great deal.
They were.
We have never, ever seen these features for this price anywhere.
No one has. I mean, here's the thing. The tablet before, as Shannon said, Fire has always been America's sweetheart. It is the #1 selling 7-inch tablet in the entire country, but now features that you never dreamed of in a tablet. Why? Basically because there's Alexa technology in here. It used to be that you had to get home at an Amazon Echo, which was always a wonderful device, absolutely wonderful device, but you know, you're talking about at least a time and a half what you're paying today to get an Echo home, so you had to have the Tap or the Echo or the Dot or one of those devices to have Alexa technology. Now you've got Alexa technology built in here, and beyond that, you have a double memory tablet, so not an 8-gigabyte tablet anymore, a 16-gigabyte tablet, super fast, super responsive, over 38 million movies, television shows, songs, books, Android apps, and games, including Netflix, Facebook, HBO, Pandora, all of those built in, all of them ready to go from the minute you get it home, front and rear facing cameras. But now the difference is, instead of having to press the Facebook icon or open the Facebook app by touching it, you don't necessarily have to do that. When you want to open something, you have Alexa technology now. So I just want to make sure it's turned up all the way. It is. And now you can just say something like, open Facebook.
Okay.
And there we go. We're going to open Facebook. Or if you want your camera, you can say, open your camera. Or if you want to go to your, how about this? How about open email? And you'll notice that it's all instant because this is a quad-core processor. So not only double memory, but really double-core processor as well compared to a dual-core. And double cameras,
okay,
front and rear cameras.
Two things, and then I promise we want to hear from every single person. Remember, last show of the year, last chance probably ever for this price for these features. Buy one, gift one, buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one, buy one, share one. You know, there are a lot of purchases that we make in life. I was telling Aaron about the uncomfortable costume shoes I was wearing last night. There are those purchases.
We make good choices.
That's right,
and then
good
we
choices
make
versus bad choices. So we have every service representative taking phone calls, and this is not to panic you, but you almost should, because I don't know about you, it freaks me out that Christmas is right around the corner. And even if you aren't quite sure who you're going to give this to yet, this is not one of those regrets purchases. It's not like the shoes that I wore last night that, you know, if I drove spikes through the bottom of my feet, it'd be more comfortable. You know, we all buy and have those things that it's just like, what was I thinking? You never, ever, ever have that with your Amazon. There's free technical support that Aaron's going to talk about. There's free cloud storage forever. I mean, the list goes on. And I have to be perfectly candid with you. All the bonuses, all the extras, the upscale cases, not one of those little fly-by-night disposable throwaway cases. Even the case is an upgrade. All the freebies are more than you would spend to buy one, get one, buy one, keep one, buy one, get one free, basically. Sure. You spend $20 on your credit card. And see, that's the other thing, because I've got 2 paychecks left before Christmas. When I say started to panic. So it's not even about, okay, what can
180 over 90, 180 over 90.
What can I afford to get them for Christmas? Seriously, but you don't want to look like El Cheapo. So $20 I can manage. $20. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, which Stephen? Tangerine. Oh, there are only 900 left of that tangerine and black combo. So 2 other things that I want to mention. I was talking about superheroes. Aaron is my superhero. He is not Magneto from the X-Men. However, that tablet is not levitating in his hand.
No, it's not. I do not have magnetic hands.
Exactly. It's the G-Hold.
This has been so popular today. So this comes in pink, it comes in blue, or it comes in black. And I tell you what, whether you're getting this tablet, or you have a tablet, or you know someone who loves their 10-inch pad, you know, that's hard to carry in one hand, look at the best thing about it, it folds flat. So when you're not using it, it goes, we're including the case, right? Yeah. This goes right, there's actually one on there in that case right now. You just can't see because it tucks away. So the G-Hold is really out of this world.
And then one other thing, and Steve, I don't know if we can show the graphics full screen or not, but many of the demonstrations that Aaron is going to do, now the Fire is turning your home into a smart home. Sure. It really is. It's genius.
I'll go get ready for that.
You know what? Perfect. So whether you want to turn on a light, whether you want to turn on a heater, whether you want to turn on a fan, in my case, we have the final quantities of the TP links. They are $67.95, free shipping for $22.65. And Steve, I think these are also a bonus buy, correct? So they're 10% off if you're getting our today's special. And then finally, Aaron is also going to demonstrate, we have this accessory kit, which I think is genius. If you only got the accessory kit for the screen protectors, I would say do it, do it, do it, but no kidding, guys and gals. If you are not going to your phones now, and think of it this way, again, this is not to panic you, I've got 2 paychecks well, technically, a paycheck before I really have to have things wrapped. So if you're budgeting out and if you're in a panic mode for your Christmas, and that's why I say I don't care who you even plan on giving this to, I would snag these. One thing you may or not realize if you're new to HSN, these do qualify for our extended holiday return policy. So if you're looking at this and you're saying, oh, should I or shouldn't I? I'm not so sure. Put it underneath that Christmas tree. Just make sure, don't let somebody else get your tablets, because I'm telling you, this ends up being one of those coulda, woulda, shoulda. And it's the kind of gift you will look like a superhero. You will look like a winner. You look like, you know, a retail warrior. There is no one in any of their born days that is gonna think basically that you got one for free. Keep one for yourself. We won't tell, because they come, I know it's over on Aaron's side, they actually come in the separate retail packaging or boxes. pieces. So it's not like if you wrap one up and take one for yourself that like there's a missing hole, you know, in the display module, so the jig is kind of up. I mean, they will never, ever, 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 ever know. But you know what? This is the kind of thing, if you are not making your way to the phones now, I'm just speaking from experience. I missed out when we did these last year, and it's so funny. I've had buyer's remorse for about a year, thinking, why didn't I get those last year? Because I ended up getting some other things for my family that, frankly, I wasn't really happy with, and they weren't that happy with. Because I did the last minute shopping, then nobody was happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants this. Everybody will use this. Everybody will love this. And Erin's gonna show you some demonstrations, but please call us. We'd love to say hi. If you are not making a beeline to your phones, you're not getting that tangerine. Now remember, it's a 2-pack. It's a buy one, get one, buy one, keep one. It's 2 for 1, basically, because one sells for $70. Everybody gets a black, and then you choose your free color, because the second one's free. The tangerine with the black is almost gone. We have the last 900 there. The black with the black, where you get 2 of the black units, that's actually also in final call. And then the blue has been the most popular, where you get black and a blue, and then we love the magenta, kind of that orchid color. Boy, oh boy, guys and gals, remember, this is your last show. We believe this will be the last Erin. In fact, no kidding, we have all eyes on us tonight and all eyes on you to determine when or if we'll even present this next hour, because that's what we're really down to in terms of availability. You can see with now almost 70,000 gone, of course, that makes perfect sense to you. I don't care, even if you're shopping at the Amazon website, at Amazon, you're spending $70 for one of these. And then, of course, this custom design case, which I think is brilliant. It's not one of those little disposable, little cheesy kind of, who's going to use that case? This is beautifully designed, whether you're using it as an easel, whether you're watching your Amazon Prime movies, whether you're doing your shopping. You can see how it encases it. By the way, there are so many privacy and protection features that go along with the Amazon, not only to protect, prying eyes and protect you and your family and your kids. The buddy function, and I know we'll get a little more into Alexa, but there are so many people who buy this just as a companion for a senior to alert, whether it's the latchkey kids or a senior who does have mobility or dexterity issues. And then from a drop standpoint, it's not a Shannon show unless I drop something.
We all look forward to it.
And I'm not talking about the F word. That's a different kind of drop, Stan. It's a different kind of drop. But I'm talking, I have the dropsies, the whoopsie daisies, the oopsie doopsies. So if you are kind of clumsy like I am, then by all means, this is yours. But wow, 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 with over 1,000 people joining us, no kidding, you need to be calling us now. And I'm just so grateful. You have no idea. I did have one of those little silent prayers last night because I was out with the Borghese. They had a fun little costume party. You probably saw, lots of pictures on Facebook. But as I was enjoying time with family and friends, I actually was saying like a little silent prayer. I hope I get to talk about this. Hands down, this is my favorite tablet to talk about. It really is. It's not just America's sweetheart. It's not just me saying that. It's electronic editors. It's your experience. It's easier, it's faster, it's smarter, and it has never been more affordable. And Erin, at the end of the day, who cares how much money you're saving if it's not fun?
If you don't love it, if you don't love using it every day, you're right. Who cares? If it's too expensive or too inexpensive, it doesn't matter if you don't absolutely love it. And that's the reason we say go for it. With America's Sweetheart tablet, with the #1 selling 7-inch tablet in America, you can't go wrong. Everybody loves it. Customer pick at HSN on hsn.com. So many things to love about it. One of the things, I'll remind you again, I don't have magnetic hand. You can see over here as I wildly gesticulate. This is the G-Hold. It folds flat so it goes right into your case, even if you're just picking it up as a stocking stuffer for another tablet or an office gift. It's awesome. One of the coolest things about this tablet that I've never seen, I've sold a gajillion tablets. I've proudly sold so many wonderful brands at HSN, but I've never sold a tablet that can make your home a smart home in the way that this tablet can with the Lexus technology. So I'm over here by our beautiful Christmas tree. There's only one thing wrong with it as far as I can see, and that's that it's not turned on. So how about this? How about turn Christmas tree on? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. There it is. Okay, so Christmas tree on. Yeah, that's right. You can turn things on and off. You can turn the electricity on and off. You just need the TP-Link plugs, which Shannon will show you in a minute. I'll give you another example. It's a little bit warm over, no, it's cold. It's cold, that's right. It's cold over here, so I need to warm the place up a little. How about turn TV on? We're gonna have a roaring fire. Come on over here. So now we're gonna have all our holiday decorations up and going. One of the really cool things about the TP-Link is that you can use it anywhere. So if you don't want to get behind your Christmas tree to plug it in and unplug it and knock all the needles, and you always knock off one of the glass ornaments, those kind of little things that drive you crazy, or going outside to have to plug in your light display, you don't have to do that. You just hook it up to a TP-Link. You use the power of Alexa. You actually, with the plugs, you can even use an Android phone or an Apple phone as well. And you can put the plugs in groups. You can name them all together. So for example, I can control the tree and the television together. I've just named it holidays. So as much as I hate it, I'm gonna turn the holidays off. That sounds like a Grinchy thing to do, but I'm gonna do it just to prove the point. So you can go, turn holidays off.
Okay.
I did it. I made my point, but I'm sad about it, Shannon.
Bah humbug to you,
Turn the
Aaron
holidays
Burker.
off.
All right. Here's the thing. This is not panic you. There are actually a number of phone calls being made right now as we speak. Actually, my producer is in communication with our sales manager. He's in communication with our planning team. At this juncture, it appears that this will be the last airing. So again, at this juncture, based on what we have left and how many people we have joining us, it does appear this is it. No more, no mas, nada, sayonara, bye-bye. And when I say this is, we are making dreams come true tonight. We really and truly are. And you know, that's why I really hope you keep one for yourself. And you know, the cool thing is you don't even have to feel selfish. You don't even have to feel bad about it because one's free, basically. So buy one, wrap one, buy one, keep one, buy one, share one. You know, in the big scheme of things, when you think about how much money you spend on the Christmas season, listen, I love the holidays. But I think a lot of us end up doing the gift cards and, you know, the cash and all that. That's all well fun and good. This is something you know they will use. This is something you know they will love. This is something that you know will enhance. It gives us a better life. And part of the reason that we say that this is America's sweetheart is because there's a better customer experience. In fact, you know what's interesting? When we take phone calls from people who have tried our Amazon Fires, and there are over 335,000 that have been sold here at HSN, most of our customers are people like me who already have one. And what does that tell you? You never go back to a brand, especially in the world of electronics, if it isn't superior. This is not good, this is superior. This is excellent. And quite frankly, it's the best. Not only is it the best Amazon that we've done, it's the best price, it's the best value. Speaking of best value, we're honoring something that we also did last year when we did this as a Today's Special.
So good.
So you know how we're doing a buy one, get one free, basically, on the Amazon Today's Specials for this show, because this does appear, this will be the final airing. We're also doing a 3-year protection plan for a little over $20, like, you know, $21 if you want to haggle over a couple of cents. And that is 3 years for both. But boy, oh boy, if you are not calling now, I have to stress, and actually I know you saw that drop test. If you have the dropsies, the oopsie daisies like I do, the Fire, she is America's sweetheart. And this is so much smarter. It's so much smoother. It's a much better experience. You know, you get so many great apps and services, but free is my favorite 4-letter word in the English language. And if you use Amazon like I do, there are lots of free apps. There is free customer support.
Indeed.
There is free cloud storage. So that's why I say the freebies, forget the fact that you're getting one for free. Okay, forget that, right? The freebies are more than you would spend for the price of admission. So we see you there. We are so uber busy. We have someone who can take your phone call now, but I can promise you this. When I say that there are being phone calls placed as we speak, my producer is in communication with our sales manager. They're all in communication with our planning team. At this juncture, it does appear this is it. We were trying to do 2 presentations of this. I mean, we were kind of keeping our fingers crossed, but based on the fact that we have well over 1,000 people trying to, you know, get this in their hot little hands, you should do it now. And when I say, don't let somebody else get your Fire, don't let somebody else get your tablet. I missed out because it completely sold out last year. And it's so funny, I had been thinking about this offer for a year. I mean, what does that tell you? This is not one of those things where you go, why did I spend that money? You're getting one for free, so why not? And then you are also getting that extended holiday return policy. And that's why I say there is absolutely no reason to not do this. So put this underneath that Christmas tree. Oh, and one other thing, I can't believe believe I haven't even mentioned this yet, because this is the only time this year that we will do this. If you're tucking it away for a birthday, for an anniversary, I mean, for
graduation. We won't do one before spring, I'm sure.
No, I mean, Valentine's Day, you could even say, hey, to my sweetheart, America's sweetheart. I mean, why not, right? Because you're getting one for free. I know it sounds kind of silly, but you have to think globally. I mean, think beyond the Christmas season, because we're not doing this again. This is it. You know, it's a one-shot deal. Oh, thank you, Stephen. We did confirm. We will unveil in our graphics. It is official. Based on how few of these remaining and based on how many people are calling, this is your final presentation. So boy, oh boy, do not let this pass through your fingers. Basically, we have 50 minutes or gone. Goodbye, out of here. And we are so proud to make this available to you. That's why I say with that extended holiday return policy, why not? Why not? What are you waiting for? You know, Aaron, you know what's so interesting? And then I'll have you talk about the technical support and the cloud storage and the apps and the, you know, free downloads, all that great stuff. But the big thing is, if we were just doing, say it was, Joe Harrison is coming up later, let's say it was Joe's tablet, you know, like a non-branded.
And we love Joe.
Exactly, we love Joe. But you know, if I were buying Joe's tablet for like $45 a piece, okay, that makes sense.
You might go for it. That's just it. A $50 tablet, feature for feature, called Joe's tablet. Sure,
exactly.
You try, but you're not.
But
you're buying Amazon.
Not. You're getting an Amazon Fire.
It makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it? Knowing you're especially when you buy electronics, you want to often buy tier one. You want to buy the brands that everyone knows. And then when you look at these features, when you look at a 7-inch, IPS stands for in-plane switching. When you see the most expensive tablets anywhere, that's what they have on them, because you can see the tablet from all angles. Quad-core processor, the most expensive computers we sell at HSN. The $1,000 computers that Shannon and I sell have quad-core processors, 4 brains. That means it can do so many more things at one time, and I'll show you in a minute. I've got
Aaron,
10 things.
I'm so sorry, I have to interject. I spy out of the corner of my eye Marty Hansen, he's our sales manager, and he's conferring with Stan, the Staninator. he's my superhero, as to how we're gonna manage what happens when this is gone. Julie Truster's actually getting ready she's actually standing in the wings. You know what I mean? We're her warm-up act. Because when this is gone, Julie's literally, I can see her, they were all trying to prepare what's gonna happen next. So that is not to be alarmist as much as to, you know, in the interest of full disclosure, to let you know, they're no kidding, they're trying to figure out when they're gonna give us the hook. Because at this point, not only do we have every service representative calling, we've got someone who can take your call, but what's kind of throwing the system off a little bit is we did not put a cap on how many of these that people could buy. So that's why our sales manager and our whole team is kind of involved at this point, because we knew this would be a winner. And you can see we're over the 70,000 mark. But what we didn't really anticipate is just how many of the people purchasing today would be getting more than one. Now, you're of course, you're already getting more than one. You're getting one for free. But what I mean by that is most
2, 4,
people,
or 6.
People are buying this in multiples. So that's the other thing. When I did my Black Friday shopping this year, if you do it like I do, they always say either limit 1 per customer, et cetera, et cetera. One of my girlfriends did the thing where she waited in line for one of the toys that was sold out. She got in line at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they literally would not let her buy more than one. And she was in line, it was like since 3 o'clock in the morning. So in the future, I don't know if HSN will address that or not, but that's kind of what's throwing our little clicker off, and how we're managing our time is most people are not only getting it, most people are getting more than one set. Now remember, if you do that, you could do multiple purchase plan or protection plans as well. So say you get this, you could get, you know, protection on both for 3 years for $20.95. You get another set, you could do another protection plan. You know what I mean? We'll still honor that. Sure. And then the more you buy, the more you save, because remember, you are getting free apps, you're getting free services, you get a free case with each one. You get the retail packaging, which means buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one. But the really cool thing is, this is a global purchase, meaning it goes well beyond the Christmas season. This is birthday, this is wedding, this is anniversary, this is Valentine's Day, this is, I mean, maybe even next Christmas, because the thing is, when we sold this out last year, This did not have Alexa. This did not have the upgraded features. It's a better processor. Do you know, and I'm gonna have, I promise I'm gonna turn Aaron Lewis. I'm just so excited about this, you don't even know. This is also more memory. So on top of everything else, it's a better processor, it's more memory. For the first time ever, Alexa is built in. You get more features, more services. Now remember, if you wanna turn your home into a smart home, ask about the TP-Link plugs, which I will tell you, those are almost sold out. And we talked about if you have the Dropsies, well, get the accessory kit. And Steve, I don't know if we can show the full graphic on it or not, because it's more than just the screen protectors. You're actually getting the little earbuds as well, which I think is so cool. And that is also one of our bonus buys. So Aaron, we start with the fact that she was designed to be Shannon-proof.
The tablet is already built to withstand 1,000 times its own weight on impact. But in addition, when you pick up the screen protectors, that we are kind of Wonder Twins tonight, because this was exactly, I was picking up this tablet to show you all. First of all, when you look at this tablet, you can't tell there's a screen protector on it.
Nope.
It looks so good. They're just absolutely beautiful and clear. But I'm going to take this set of keys and just, it's like putting fingernails on a chalkboard. It's
the first time you did that, you know how you scared the living...
I scared the daylights out of you. You
scared the living fire out of me.
You're going to have to pay for that. They're going to take that out of our paycheck. No, it's okay, because I've got the screen protector on here. Now look, I want you to see, it looks like a Wolverine got to this. It really does. It looks like a bear, you know, had a minute with this screen protector. But look, all I have to do is blow off the little extra plastic pieces that come off the screen, but you see the screen is still in perfect shape. That's why you definitely want that screen protector. And the earbuds, by the way, they're dyed to match. So you get a black pair, and then you choose the other color that you want.
Absolutely. Oh, and then one other thing too, not only are the TP-Link, that smart plug rather, that's a bonus buy. The accessory package is a bonus buy. And then we also have the chargers. That is my favorite charger that we sell here.
That's a 16,000 milliamp one.
That's the most powerful that we sell, to my knowledge.
So it will double or triple charge a tablet.
Okay, so every service representative taking phone calls, yours is here for this hour and this hour only. Because it's the holidays, our graphics are a little different during the holiday season, so I'll read it for you. I don't like to admit the fact that I really need an eye exam is what I need. But then I can't see, you know, the numbers on the scale when I get on it either, so it kind of trades off. But in that very fine print at the top of your screen, it does say final presentation. So we were actually hoping that we could do an encore next hour. That's not gonna happen. In fact, it's funny, Julie is actually in the studio for that Canon printer that we're gonna sell out, and they're actually kind of keeping her on standby to see when we're gonna bring her on stage, because we just don't have enough of these. So if you've waited, if you've been watching, if you have been wanting, I mean, look no further. When I say we make dreams come true tonight, there is a reason that this is America's favorite tablet. There is. And you know what? Don't even take my word for it. You can get this at home. You can take it for a virtual test drive. You buy one, keep one, wrap one, share one, gift one, doesn't matter, because normally they're $70 a piece. You get a free case, not a little, you know, rincy chintzy, like a real case, you know, designed for this with your purchase. Remember, everybody gets a black, and then you choose your companion color that you're basically getting for free. The tangerine with the black is almost gone. The black with the black is almost gone. And then we've got that beautiful orchid, that magenta, or your blue, which has been our most popular. $19 on your credit card. I can tell you, I was tipping the bar tips were more than $20.
I'm sure they were, and I'm sure they earned it.
They did. So I mean, we all know. I mean, you go out for an evening, $20 goes by in a blip. So $20 to get something that you will use forever, that they'll use for a lifetime, and you know what? That really improves their life. I know it sounds crazy to think like that, but whether it's reading stories to your kids, whether it's keeping them safe online, whether it's great for people like me who have the Dropsies, you like to watch movies, you like to write, you know, read books, you like to, you know what the weather is, you want to be able to turn the heater on your house if you team it up with that smart plug for $20. How in the world can you put a price on this? So Steve, how many of the tangerine? Only 700. Now remember,
really?
Yes, everybody gets a black, and then you choose your companion color. Tangerine is almost gone. Janet is calling in Illinois. Janet, welcome to HSN. It's Aaron and Shannon. Happy holidays, Janet.
Merry Christmas to all of you. How you doing?
Oh, we're good, Janet. So I hear you are a fan of the Amazon Fire.
Well, I've been married 33 years, and when I got my tablet, I fell in love all over.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
going to tell you the truth. I fell in love all over again. I'm surprised it's not a 5-star rating. It was easy to use, and I'm a traditionalist, and I even figured it out. Okay? So I have been on it every day. It is so wonderful. It almost gets addictive.
Yes.
But I bought 2. I got the package before.
Yep.
And I'm going to buy another 2 tonight. I'm going to keep those 2 for me and give my other ones as gifts.
There you go.
Good
There you
girl.
go.
Good girl.
I have upgraded it, but you're right. We brought it home. I had saw the tumble test when you all first rolled it out. And we dropped it just on a little piece of carpet to see. And we said, okay, nothing happened. So then we snuck into the kitchen and dropped it on ceramic tile. And that thing turned on. I said, that's like a railback bunny. It took a licking and kept on ticking.
Yeah.
We were cracking up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
And
it's
I've been on it every day since I bought it. Every day.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, Janet. Well, we won't tell your hubby that you have a secret boyfriend girlfriend with the Amazons.
Something on the side.
Exactly. Janet, Merry Christmas to you, and thank you so much for stopping by HSN.
Okay, and you all keep rolling those wonderful products out because that is a winner.
We will
Thank you,
indeed.
Janet.
Thank you, Janet. How cute
Sweet.
was that?
She's been in love all over again
I
after
know.
33 years.
Okay, guys and gals, this is it. This is the point where it's not to be alarmist. It's just in the interest of full disclosure, they're keeping a close eye. They're kind of actually monitoring when we will say bye-bye to this. I mean, they really are. Aaron has something else fantastic that they actually put into the show for next hour because we kind of figured that this would be the last hour. We kind of figured that this would be the last show. So if you're like Janet, I love the fact that she's upgrading. Maybe you have one of our previous versions. This is the best. It's the best price. It's the best features. It's buy one, get one free. It's got the best memory. We've never had Alexa built into this. So she's upgrading. I love the fact she's wrapping up her other Amazon Fires and, keeping the new one. Why not? So maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you upgrade, and however you choose to divvy these out, if you wrap up the previous one you got, or if you keep the upgrade, I mean, it's entirely up to you. The good news is they will never know that you kept one because remember, you do get the individual retail packaging or boxes. So whether it's for Christmas or birthday or Hanukkah or wedding or graduation or Valentine's Day, I mean, it doesn't matter. No one will ever know. I really have to stress, and don't let Janet be the only one. You guys really are the best part of these Amazon Fire shows because it's from customers like Janet. There's a reason that this tablet is called America's Sweetheart. And it's because in the world of tablets, in a sea of tablets, the Amazon Fire universally gets the highest ratings in terms of just customer feedback and customer enjoyment. More people who have chosen Fire go back and choose it again. And you know very well, in the world of electronics, boy, if you get that lemon car, you never buy that brand again, right? You get that lemon dishwasher or whatever it is, then you never buy that brand again. People are coming back to Fire over and over and over again. You just heard Janet, she's like, I fell in love when I got it at home, but now she's getting another one, and she's keeping the upgrade. So why not? For a $20 bill, that is a blip. I can guarantee you probably spent more on appetizers. You probably spent more. Wolfgang Puck is coming up with my dear friend Bobby at 11 o'clock. I love me some Wolfgang. I can tell you I've spent a lot more than $20 at one of Wolfgang's fantastic world-class restaurants. So we know you will use this. We know you will love it. You know very well their eyes are gonna light right up. They see Amazon and boy oh boy, they think you spent a pretty penny. There is no way in anybody's born days, they're gonna think you spent 20 bucks. They're just not. And remember, part of the reason that you don't see a clock up or anything like that, that does say final presentation in case your eyes are kind of like mine. So that is the final presentation. We were hoping to do this next hour. Not gonna happen. So this is it, my friends. But part of what's throwing the system off a little bit, and that's why you don't see a clock or anything, is what's happening is we've got almost 2,000 people calling, and most people are getting more than one set. Now, next year, I don't know if HSN is gonna revisit that and kind of change that policy. They may, because, I mean, you could make a case that, oh, is it really fair that, you can get more than one? Of course it is. Because this way, everybody gets those savings and you can tuck these away. It's gifts, not just for Christmas, but that's kind of what's throwing our systems off a little bit. Normally when we do a today's special, it's kind of a 1-for-1 kind of deal. This is the kind of opportunity because you're getting one free on a brand name where most people are getting more than one set. So, and oh, by the way, you can use FlexPay a multitude of times. I actually use my debit card for FlexPay if that helps you out. And we will pay for free shipping regardless of where you ship this in our great land of ours. Patty in New York is doing that. She's actually getting more than one. Hey, Patty, it's Erin and Shannon. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for talking with me.
Well, Patty, it's our pleasure. Now, I don't want to spoil any surprises, but why did you decide to get 3 of our today's specials tonight?
Well, they are for me and my grandchildren.
Oh.
I bought 2 last year also, and I love the Fire HD. I just think it's appropriate for children our age and older people also. It just has everything on it. You can do anything basically with it, and I just love it.
Yes. And Patty, like you said, isn't it easy? I think that's why everybody loves their fires so much.
It's just very easily, you know, it's easy to maneuver. I have another tablet. I won't name the one, but it's a very well-known tablet also. But my HD tablet, my Fire is the one. I love it, and my grandchildren love it. They play with the one I have now, but I just wanted to get them all one this year.
Absolutely. Oh, Patty, you said it all. What sounds like it's going to be a great Christmas in your household. Thank you so much for stopping by HSN tonight.
Thank you very much, and have a Merry Christmas to all.
You do
Merry
the
Christmas,
same.
Patty.
Many blessings. Thank you, Patty. Okay, this is not to, you know, push anybody along, but the tangerine, we are moments away from calling that bye-bye, okay? Everybody gets a black, then you choose. Black is almost gone too. So you get, everybody gets black, and then you choose your second, which I guess would be considered the free one, you know, or your companion color. So tangerine in what, final 500 or something like that, I believe. The black is also almost gone. This is called magenta in the system. I will tell you, it's a gorgeous kind of orchidy purple.
Love
It's
it.
so pretty.
My favorite, love it.
And then of course, there's your blue. These cases, you know how we've got like a little item number at the bottom of your screen? That case is free with your purchase, and you'll just get 1 case, you get 2 of them. And when I say this is not like some little rinsey, cheapy, El Cheapo case, okay, so what's nice is it has this wonderful, it anchors the tablet in. It has this wonderful kind of non-slip grip to it.
Yep.
Ordinarily, these are the kind of things that we would sell for about $20 a pop, you know, give or take on a bonus buy, basically,
That would be a great
at a
value.
bonus buy price. So remember, yours is here, it's waiting for you. Try it. Get it, do it. You will love it. And one of the things that Patty mentioned that I'm so glad she did, and I guess this kind of proves my point. Listen, I've got other like little mini tablets and stuff too under other brand names that were a lot more than $99. Oh, by the way, $99, and then you get a free one. I mean, buy one, get one free. And in fact, if you put like another 3 in front of that $99 price, that's what I paid for my Mini and the other guys. And I have to be honest, while they're supposedly known for their ease of use, I prefer my Fire. I think it's more fun. And I do think it's funny that Patty mentioned that too. She's like, and she was very sweet. She's like, I'm not gonna say, you know, the other name. But she said, listen, when it comes right down to it, we all have tablets. Fire is really in a class and a category all of their own. $19, don't let somebody else get your Fire. Final presentation. I know you're seeing that rotate at the top of your screen. Erin, I'm gonna put you to task because a couple of the things that I really love. Sure. The technical support, the unlimited cloud storage, and the parental controls are
Let's do some of those.
Biggies.
You know what? Let's look at the support. It's one of my favorite things to show people because there's not another tablet that has it quite in the way that this does. This is a lifetime of support powered by Mayday. So I could go to that. I could find the help. It's actually right there, that little question mark. But you know what's easier? I'll use the Alexa function that's built in for the first time. I'll just go like this. Open help. There we go. So I'm going to turn my sound up so you can hear when it talks to me. So if you wanted help maybe connecting to your wireless or looking at the user guide or looking at the health of your device or the tutorials, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into these help videos. I love them. There are 15 help videos that are pre-designed for the most frequently asked questions, like how to navigate, how to troubleshoot, how to connect to Wi-Fi, how to use it as a second screen. You know, you can hook this up with your computer and use it actually as a second screen with your computer. Let's just start at the beginning, navigating your Fire. Navigation, as Patty said, and I really appreciate that she said this is the simplest tablet to use. One of the reasons it's America's Sweetheart tablet is because of its simplicity. So if we listen here for just a second, tells you exactly what to do. Slide your finger up and down, shows you where your little navigation bar is. The nice thing is you can go back to these as often as you want. You do it at your own pace. You can do it as frequently as you want, as quickly, as slowly. You can pause, you can fast forward. You know, each of these videos, they're only about 2 minutes long, so they're just really, really easy to follow. That was the first thing that Shannon asked me to talk about. So I wanted to show you guys that. I want to give you one other quick Alexa demonstration. You see behind me, there's a light behind me, and there's a fan behind me. One of the things that you can do, we've been talking about the TP-Link plugs, which are awesome, is you can turn things on and off using these. So you'll see the lamp here. I'll just step out of the way and I'll go, turn light on. Voila, that's how easy it is to control the different items in your house. That's what the TP-Link plugs that Shannon's been talking about. I'm gonna get free time ready for you guys to see.
Oh, please, okay.
I'm gonna get free time ready.
A couple of things, and we'll show you that if purchased separately. You know what's so funny? I'm so excited about the fact that you're getting a free Fire. We forgot to talk about, you get lots of free software too. I mean, seriously. So here's the best part. Free, free, free. If that's the only thing you remember from this presentation, free, free, free.
That's what you get, that's right.
Free, free, free.
Good stuff.
Free software, free apps, free technical support, free cloud storage.
Teleflora certificate,
free Teleflora,
which is nice. Yes.
So you know what, if you keep the tablet, then send flowers to somebody else. They won't know that you kept the tablet for yourself. It's entirely up to you.
Yes.
But the big thing to me is, and wow, are we busy, we've got one for you only if you're calling now. In fact, you know what's so interesting? I was just conferring with my producer. They're trying to get us to go now. Because they're like, we don't have enough. So
they would just all sell out online if we stopped right now.
Right, absolutely.
That's how they would go.
We see you there. I am thrilled for you. You know what's so funny? Because I wanted to get this for my parents last year. I waited. It sold out. And if you missed it last year, if you're like me, I've had buyer's remorse for the last year. You're going to be, and this is my own opinion for what it's worth, you're going to be more excited about this gift than I think anything else you bought this season. And you just wait. You're going to wrap it up. You're going to put it underneath that Christmas tree, and you're going to wait. You're going to wait. You're going to wait. You know how in our family we always keep the really good gifts toward the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you want that big reveal.
The family gift.
The family gift.
We've always done that too.
This is the big reveal. This is the big one. And I know that you're getting one for free. That's what I hope you can wrap your brain around is free software, free apps, an amazing case, free shipping. It's a $20 bill, free technical support, free cloud storage. It's a better software package. It's more memory. It's a better processor. And the thing of this is, if we were just doing a 2-pack of tablets, which by the way, Aaron and I have sold what they call those original electronic manufacturers. They're non-branded electronics, manufacturers who build things for us, specifically here at HSN, and they're always wonderful values. But it's funny, when Aaron and I do that, we spend most of the time talking about the wonderful value, right?
Sure.
Here we're talking about the name. I mean, yeah, it's a wonderful value, but the truth of the matter is, if I were doing a no-name tablet for basically a little over $40 a piece, you'd lose your minds. You would. You'd be like, you got to turn on HSN. They're doing, this tablet, and it's like $45 or $47, if you want to haggle, over pennies. You'd go crazy. This is a Fire. Not one, but two. Not one, but two. And that's what's throwing our timing off a little bit, and that's why our sales manager and our planning team is getting involved at this point, because with almost 2,000 people calling, most of the people who are calling are getting more than one set. And that's what's kind of throwing our system off, because based on how many we have left and how many people we have calling, I'm not so certain that it will make the 15 minutes that we're trying to allocate for this. So at this point, they're going to tell me when we have to move. I mean, they really are. So Tangerine, virtually gone. Black, almost gone. Magenta, which is kind of this beautiful purpley orchidy, we're okay-ish, and I say okay-ish because we're down to the point where we have maybe a couple thousand, because we can see how many people are calling, we can see how few are left, and the only problem, see, normally when we do quantity left counters, I'm not gonna do that tonight because it's a good problem. What's happening is tonight most people are getting more than one set, so that to show you that quantity left counter, it wouldn't even be fair because we actually don't know how much. Yeah, we're not actually sure how much time we can spend on this. So I hope you grab it. Don't let somebody else get your tablet. I know Arlene in Michigan got the blue. Arlene, thank you so much for holding. It's Erin and Shannon. Merry Christmas. Hi, Arlene.
Hello, how are you?
We are good, Arlene. Boy, I hope you're keeping one of these for yourself.
Oh, I'm not, and that's and that's okay because I purchased the 2-pack for my grandson.
Oh.
And they're in Michigan, of course.
Yes.
I'm calling from, and I just have one quick question.
Sure.
Well, really 2 quick questions.
Okie doke.
What size is the screen?
It's a 7-inch screen, 7-inch in-plane switching screen.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great size for a little one.
In, I believe 5th grade and 6th grade.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, that work out for each of them. Now, is this, what kind of apps can they get with this?
Oh, you name it.
Great
So
question.
if they love Netflix or if they love Pandora or if they love Facebook, all of those are free. They're all free.
Now, what about no learning apps?
Tons. So if you go, can you see your television screen right now, Arlene?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me show you something real fast then. So if you, not real fast, let me show you something. I'll take as much time as I want because I want you to see. You know, I don't know if you watch much, but I do everything real fast, Arlene, so I can't help myself. I'm gonna go over here into apps, and then I'm gonna go into the App Store, okay? Now, in the App Store, in the Amazon App Store, you have access to 38 million. Is that enough for you? Different apps and games and movies and music and all kinds of things. If you wanted to search while you were in here, like maybe your kids are looking for, your grandkids, maybe a math... Okay, maybe a math tutor. How about something like that? So I'm gonna go right in here and I'm gonna go right here. Math apps for kids, check this out, ready? Do you see all of these? Here's math practice flashcards. Here's Fruit Ninja Math Master. That costs $0, $0. Here's another one. Here's kids math games for free download. And look at this, page after page after page. Every one you've seen so far, they're all free.
Yeah.
It's one of the best app stores in the world for learning.
Yeah.
That will work.
That will work. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh, our pleasure.
Arlene, we thank you. All of our love. Merry Christmas to you and the boys and the whole family, okay?
Oh my gosh, thank you for helping me out with this. I did purchase them earlier before I came online, and I am so glad because they will be so happy with these.
They will. Arlene,
We're
we
excited
love
for you.
Thank you, Arlene. Merry Christmas again. And oh, I'm so excited for it. But
That's
here,
cool.
okay, this is where I get the goosebump. Now I'm scared for you. What I call, we used to call them sellout goosebumps because when I know something is going to be gone, then it's almost like I'm at home with you, kind of panicking with you. And that's quite often why I shop a lot while I'm on the air here. And I know I probably shouldn't do that, but hey, I love what I do. And we love doing this. And we love doing this for you. What's happening right now, though, is, first of all, with the number of people that we have calling, they're actually, they're not going to put a clock up yet because they're trying to figure out, we're actually trying to figure out how many of these, or I should say how few of these we have left. Because in this last presentation, a lot of people either purchased earlier and then they're like, you know what, they're right, we might not even do this next year. So if you want to stockpile these, if you want to tuck them away, if you want to make sure that you've got one for, you know, not only Christmas or Hanukkah, of course, but for birthdays or weddings or anniversaries or graduations, certainly, or just because. That's why we're kind of throwing our systems off a little bit, is we actually don't have like a software adaptation that allocates or can figure out how few we have left when people are buying multiples. So that's why they really are trying to manage what we've got left. All I can tell you is we've got maybe 10 or 15 minutes or sellout. Actually, Joe So Harrison just got here. We're going to be talking about Fix Me Stick next hour. We've got a great HP. So boy, oh boy, if you have been thinking about this, if you've been waiting, if you've been watching, do not wait any longer, because otherwise you're not getting your Amazon. You're not getting your Fire. You're not getting your tablet. And that's the other thing. I love, love, love that Arlene called. You know, from 5 or 7 or to 77 and everyone in between. Do you know, I'm sorry, Steve, out of that 74,000, how many are new? 4,000 of that are new customers today. And what that tells me is, first of all, you can shop with confidence. That FlexPay, anybody calling can get that. Anybody can get this home for $20. By the way, if you're doing 2 or 3 sets, I think it was Patty in New York who got 3 sets, you could do FlexPay on 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets. Seriously, get everybody a Fire for Christmas. I mean that, because here's the only problem with this. Whoever doesn't get the Fire is going to be mad at you. That's the only, isn't that true?
I grew up with 7 siblings, and I know.
And the sisters are the worst. Boy,
the sisters were the worst.
We watch
You're
those gifts,
so
boy.
right about that.
We watch those gifts, and it's so funny because even Alexis, my little niece, she's like, why does Hunter have more gifts? Well, Alexis, your gifts were more expensive. Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
Back up, Aunt Shannon. Back up.
No, it's true.
I remember that so vividly as a kid.
Boy, they keep an eye on you. So, since you're only spending $20 to get this home, don't get on somebody's naughty list, okay?
One for everybody.
Yes, because they're going to get mad. So, boy, and don't blame us. If you're not calling now, sadly, you will not get it. I know we're doing our diligent and our due best to try to figure out how few of these we have left. But, Steve, we're looking at what, last 200 or 300 on the Tangerine? Around 200 or 300 of the Tangerine. Black is almost gone. A little over 1,000, final 1,000, give or take, on the black. Then the magenta. Blue is our most popular color. John in Mississippi got the magenta. Hi, John. It's Aaron and Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. How are you doing?
Oh, we are good. Well, I'm with my superhero friend, of course, Aaron Berger. So who you shopping for, John?
Well, actually, I ordered one for myself because I have another tablet that I cannot sync to my Alexa. So I'm going to use this to sync to my Alexa.
You'll love that.
Yes.
And then the second one we're giving to a 3-year-old, about to be 4-year-old granddaughter.
Oh, wow. And John, did you see all those free apps for the kids?
Well, that's what kicked me over to getting it for my granddaughter.
Yes.
But she plays with our cell phone.
I know, it's so funny. Boy, you know, it doesn't take long. They're practically on electronics before they can even walk or talk these days.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're lucky. We have several grandchildren under 10 who repair our cell phones for us.
Oh, wow.
Built-in squad.
We're okay. We're okay. We're set up for that sort of thing.
Absolutely. Well, John, it sounds like it's going to be a great Christmas in your family. Enjoy it, and thank you so much for stopping by,
Can you do me a
HSN.
favor?
Yes.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
My wife just punched in. Can you connect me back to the person I can order from? I need to get 2 more.
Yeah, John, hold the line. You are an absolute sweetheart. So John will get you back to the ordering process. Thank you so much. And see, that's what's been happening a lot today. John, thank you again. We love you. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And that's why I wish you could, someday I'm going to take a picture. I've all, right? Aaron knows. I call them the sellout goosebumps. When I can see how many people are calling and how few we have left, just because I shop with you. I mean, it's one of these days I will take a picture of all the HSN packages that show up at my door, because I know people are like, oh, she can't buy everything. She said, yeah, I do, sadly. I mean, it's good, right? But like John, I think what a lot of people are doing is, you know what? Even if I keep it for a future birthday or anniversary or graduation, and that's why I say this, first of all, you know you're not going to find a better deal anywhere else. Anywhere else, even on the Amazon website, they're $70 a piece, okay? So you start there. We do this once a year only. The other big thing is because, and we may not do it like this next year, because remember, better processor, more memory, better software package, free cases. These are actually the nicest cases that we've included. We are not limiting quantities, and that's what's happening right now, and that's what's kind of throwing our systems off, so I apologize. That's why you don't see a clock, because when you see the clock, that means you really do have to panic, because that means no more and no mas. Don't let somebody else get your tablet. But because we're doing FlexPay on as many as you like, we're doing free shipping on as many as you like. And we are not limiting quantities. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you know very well this is a one-size-fits-all gift. I don't care from 3, you know, like John's great little granddaughter, to 33 to 83 and everybody in between. Everybody is going to love a fire. And the other thing that I really want to make clear about the fire is even if they've got somebody else's tablet, because I think it's interesting. You know, Patty was saying that, I've said I have another tablet at home, but for just fun, for just enjoyment factor, for, you know, just the pure pleasure principle, that's my fire. I mean, it really is. And so even if they've got another tablet, if they don't have a fire, they don't know what they're missing, because there are just so many inherent features. Just take the Alexa function alone. That will pay for itself over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So we see you there. We've got one. Only if you're calling now. And I do mean only if you're calling now. In fact, it's funny because it's almost like I can see what's happening in our control room. My producer has been on the phone with our sales manager and our planning team for most of this airing, because we hit the ground running tonight, and we are so thrilled for you. I'm excited for you. I am so excited for you. You know, I've been here for 20 years. Actually, next Saturday is my 20th anniversary show. You're all invited. My family, my infamous family, is going to be here, so it will definitely be must-see TV. But I've been selling electronics at HSN for 20 years, and I think this is our finest hour. I'm so thrilled with you. I'm just gonna say it, and I probably shouldn't. The Fire is actually my favorite tablet to sell, and it's because I know you're gonna have a better user experience. We sell a lot of great tablets here, believe me. But the Fire, that's why I have always called this America's sweetheart. You know, if you've seen me with Aaron, you know I kind of coined that when we first started doing this, because the Fire has overall the best end consumer experience, and that's from ages 3 to 33 to 93. And everybody in between. And then speaking of free, this hour, this show, when you see that clock go up, that is the time that you need to panic, my friends, because they're trying to manage and figure out how few of these we have left versus how many people we have calling, because there is no limit on how many these you purchase. Don't forget about our bonus buys. Remember, if you want to turn your home into a smart home, Steve, we have probably only, what, 2,000 or 3,000 or fewer than that on the smart plugs? Okay, final quantities there. I really, even though we'll talk about the drop test and I'll have Aaron do, you know, his little tour, if you will. Yes, these are more durable, but you don't do what Aaron is doing unless you get the accessory package.
Just a quick look at why it's so important to have the accessory package. You know, the G-Hold is so important. All of the things are so important, but this accessory package really makes sure that your tablet is just kept in perfect condition all the time. I just took a key to this. I mean, I just did everything I could do to tear it up, and you'll see as I take this off, I was not gentle. Can you guys see that? You can see those scratches,
you did not
right?
Go gentle into that dark night.
There you go. Okay. Ooh, we're getting creative. Yeah, you can see, right? When Shannon's quoting poetry, you know serious stuff here. The screen is still in perfect shape. So you get 4 of those. You get 4 of the screen protectors. Yeah. Plus you get 2 sets of earbuds dyed to match. It's a really smart buy.
Okay, girls and guys, we are in the home stretch. No kidding. If you've seen it, if you've wanted, if you've waited, we're coming up to another hour here. You're going to see that clock in just a few moments. So it is 10 minutes, and this is the official panic moment, if you will. The reason that we are so busy, and we've got one for you only if you're calling now, and I'll let you know when these are completely gone, because most of us are doing more than one set. Because remember, the set, it's buy one, get one, buy one, keep one, buy one, share one. These sell for $70 a piece. So for all intents and purposes, that's buy one, get one free. You know, because I should also point out, you get a free case with each individual one. It's a real case. It's not one of these little chintzy, rinsey dintsy, you know, little jelly thing. No, it's like nice. it's a case. It's a case.
Do you notice it has cutouts for the speaker and for the rear-facing camera?
Isn't that smart?
Yeah, really well done. Specifically made for this tablet.
And then, of course, you're also getting apps and services. So remember, everybody gets a black, and then you pick your complementary color as well. Tangerine, virtually gone, so we got the last 300 there. Black, I think the final 1,000. And then, of course, our magenta. And, blue will sell out next. That's actually our most popular. Kimberly is calling right here in Florida. Kimberly, it's Aaron and Shannon. Welcome to HSN.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry Christmas, Kimberly. We hear you're shopping for our today's special.
I am. This will be my 6th Amazon tablet. Actually, these last 2 will make it 6. My son and I have enjoyed them, and my son's now in college, but we've been buying them since he was in junior high school. And I used to fight with him over them. So now I have an 8.9, and I've had it for probably 3 years.
Yeah.
And I want a new one with Alexa on it.
Yeah.
And I bought him one last year. And last year, the one we got didn't have Alexa, so I thought I'd surprise him and get him another one.
Oh, what a nice upgrade.
It is. You know, and Kimberly, it sounds like obviously he and you've both grown up with Amazon Fires. You know, there are a lot of tablets out there, but doesn't she take the cake? I mean, to me, she's the most fun. She's the easiest to use. I mean, you get so much bang for your buck. Would you agree?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's why I like to purchase everything, especially all of my Christmas has been purchased through HSN.
Oh, wow. Well, we certainly couldn't do it without you, and we wish you and your son, the whole family, a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Take good care. Bye-bye. But you know what? Do you hear that? I think that's interesting because now, because Kimberly obviously has these, and she and her, well, I guess she and her son grew up together using and loving them.
Sure.
But you never, ever, ever go back to the well if it's not a superior experience. And you know, forget the price. I mean, really and truly, if we put a 1 in front of that, I remember